I wanted to get your view on this because it's from a couple of years ago in the final of the World Championships against Ali Carter. It's 3-3, so it's early on in the match.
Yeah.
And if you haven't seen it already, a lot of people do now regard this, even more so than Alex Ings' wonderful break of 69 from 1982 against Jimmy in the semi, as the greatest break of snooker ever, not just at the World Championship. I don't want to embarrass you too much, but it is. From a fan's point of view, it is. Just looking at the table now, when you come to it, if you haven't seen this frame, you won't believe when I say they all disappear in one break. Which is, because even if I set that up now, I think I'm fair to say that you wouldn't be able to do it again.
You'd have your life on it, mate. I'd have my life on it that you wouldn't clear up from there, because obviously the green's tough, these are hampered, the black's tied up, you've got 4 reds all along the cushion that just don't go. I mean, this doesn't go, and it goes if you get there. Yeah. This doesn't go, and if you get there, this doesn't go unless you get there. And once you take that one, then you can only take that one, and that one goes, but it's down the rail. Yeah. Then you've got to get these out. So
that blue's only ball on the spot.
Potentially, there's like 7 or 8 balls that you just.
So what are you thinking? 16 in front. Are you thinking if I can knock in a 20? I mean, what?
Yeah. Now, to be honest, I was thinking, right, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 reds there. So I'm thinking 5 reds with blues. You're looking at 25. If I can get a 40-point lead with 59 on, yellow's pretty safe. At some point, I'm going to have to get that out, but I want to try and keep it tight. You know, with a 40-point lead, you don't really want the black out in play. So all I'm thinking of is just trying to build a lead here. And I remember, I got the green out early there. So that wasn't even that.
Why did you play that then?
Well, because I don't know really, and I didn't play it very well because this green was a hard shot. And if you know, I don't know if you noticed on my face there, I've got all sort of like little spots. I was sick on the morning of the final.
You don't look well, actually.
No, I was really ill. I couldn't eat, and I'd been spewing up all morning. I didn't eat the whole day of the first final. But anyway, so that green wasn't an easy shot, but I thought I've got to go for it because, you know, he's presented me with the opportunity. Yeah, so, and it's kind of like, I've kind of cleaned these balls up here. The green was safe, the brown was off its spot, the red was there. So I've played to clean this area of the table up, really. Because you never like coming to the table and brown's here, green's here, yellow's here. It always looks a bit untidy.
So because you're a bit OCD,
yeah,
the break happened?
Yeah, possibly. That's what, yeah, my mate Damien said to me, he said, I think you've got, what does he call that disease?
Bad memory?
Well, whatever. Anyway, so I've just know it's important just to get the right side of here. Now there's a chance to go into these, but then you're chancing to luck. And I never like to chance to luck. So then here it was important to try and get the right angle, you know, and stay above the red. So as your white's coming this way, and I'm not going into these balls.
But can you get right side of the blue now?
This wasn't an easy shot because they're not big.
And pace as well.
Yeah, pace. Yeah, because obviously I wanted to get it off the cushion. I don't like leaving myself near the cushion. But when you're playing well, you can sort of pop balls with pace. I was hitting the ball that well that I just see this as a challenge. I used to think, right, the balls are like really not great here, but I fancy I can clear up. I didn't think I was going to clear up, but the challenge is to think, well, let's see how far I can get.
This is the shot that made it all possible. This is an amazing shot.
That looks to be end of break unless he plays the brown.
The people don't realise that with a shot like this, although you're trying to pot the ball, the most important thing is that once the white hits there and gets there, that is automatic. Whereas if I get that bit wrong, you're never getting on this red. And that's why when they say about players like Stephen Hendry and John Higgins, they're so good at break building, is that they get these shots right all the time, because that kind of, you watch the white will just drift into here, whereas if I didn't hit it so good, the white would have drifted into here. And then you kind of like, got to play safe. So these shots are just all about getting that bit right. Once you get that bit right, the rest of it just happens naturally.
And it looks like a shot you really enjoy playing as well.
Yeah, I love this shot.
What a great positional shot. Inch perfect.
So is that annoying that you flick that red onto the other one?
No, because...
You did that to get the angle on the white?
It helped me with a bit of the angle.
Look at the reverse side, right-hand side on the cue ball. He still needs another red after this blue.
So I kind of like thought, right, well, I'll try and disturb that one, bring it out and open. If I miss that one, then I'll cannon that one out. But when you're playing so well, that you just see that shot so big. Oh, I didn't even realise this one went. See, I'm making it up as I go along.
Is that, I mean, you're nearly potting into a blind pocket there. Is that such a difficult shot? Is it so much more difficult?
Yeah, but it's one of them, you just have to get on the shot and go, right, there's my white, there's the ball, and I'm just going to hit that line. I'm not even going to look at the pocket, I'm just going to hit it well.
When you're down on a shot, is the last ball you look at the cue ball or the object ball?
I don't even know, to be honest with you.
No?
No, I don't even know.
You just
I suppose it's meant to be the object ball, but sometimes I find myself looking at the white. This was a shot there that I think everybody was going on about, was the brand here.
This is the shot everyone's going on about, you're right, yeah.
Yeah, because I think I sort of tried to leave my white there so as I can go on there but then I thought, well, there's no other ball that can get these reds out. And I was seeing, and it's like the brand shot that I was telling you before. If you get this bit right, that sort of takes care of itself. So as long as you get a good strike on it and the white sort of arcs its way over there, then that angle was always on. But you have to create the angle.
You don't have to sling it in, do you? I mean, it's a nice gentle shot. I mean, it's beautiful.
I mean, they couldn't come out much better than that.
Well, he's a magician. I don't think the red goes past the other one. Oh, I sit corrected. Wonderful stuff.
And then I think it was about here, I just thought, I just want to clear the table now.
Do you now, even looking back, think, wow, that's pretty amazing?
That was a good clearance, yeah. I mean, from where the balls were, I mean, it just wasn't on at all. But I just remember feeling so good about my game that no matter where the balls were, I just fancied I was going to be able to make a few.
And does it make a difference because it was a clearance where it made it outstanding?
I think, yeah, of course it's a clearance in it. I mean, it's a nice feeling. The balls were in such awkward positions. And anyone that comes to the table will tell, well, I'll just be happy to make maybe 3 or 4 balls. But to clear them all up, that was like, yeah, I was really...
Is that your best 92?
Yeah, ever, mate. Yeah, it don't get any better than that.
It doesn't.
That really was a brilliant clearance from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Wonderful stuff.